Hey, how you guys doing out there? I'm Terry-Ann the Writer. You can reach me on my blog at terryannthewriter.com. I used to work at this Checkers years ago when I was in high school. And I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened to me at this Checkers, my first time getting a female interaction. Well, not interaction because we didn't really interact, but a woman who tried to talk to me when I was about 16 years old. They used to come up here all the time. So she knew my manager, who was also gay, and me and my manager were good friends. And so she hung out with a few people who actually work here with me at Checkers. So one day she came up to the Checkers and I was taking her order, just like regular, nothing serious. I saw her hanging out with a few of the guys and girls who work at the Checkers with me, but didn't think none of it. A few days later, one of the ladies came and told me that she had a crush on me. I don't remember her name. I was like, okay, I've never had a female interaction up until this point. Never, even with her, I still didn't have an interaction with her. So even when she started calling the job, asking for me, I would go and pick up the phone and she would call for me. And then she even tried to apply to get a job here. And with her knowing most of the people that work here and my manager, I told my manager, because she kept calling up here, I said, if you hire her, I'm going to quit. And at the time I was 16 years old, so it didn't matter to me. You know, I'm living at home with my mother. I was like, I'm going to quit. I said, I don't have a problem with gay, but she kept calling the job. She would come up here to see me. And then eventually he was like, I'm not going to hire her because I don't want you to quit. So I said, okay, cool. I said, I'll let you know. The first day I come in here and I see her working here, I'm going to quit. And he started laughing. So one day my manager, I didn't live too far from here, so I used to walk home all the time and walk to work. And so one day my manager was like, Terry-Ann, you want to ride home? I was like, okay, I'll take a ride home. And he said, okay, go sit in the car, I'll be right back. I'll be there in a minute. I go in the car, in the back seat of the car, because one of his friends was in the front seat and another friend. I get in the back seat of the car and she's sitting right there in the back seat of his car. He taking her somewhere, and mind you, they were all friends. So I was like, oh man, he set me up. And so I get in the back seat. I couldn't leave at that time because I would have felt bad if I would have just got out the car and she was just sitting there. I know I would have hurt her feelings, and I didn't want it to be awkward, so I went and let him take me home. He get in the car because he was in the restaurant still, and he got in the car. He was like, T, you good? I was like, I just looked at him, didn't say nothing. Got in the car. I sat on the edge of the seat the entire time in the car, and he took me home first. And I was like, dang, why he taking me home first? This girl been calling me at work every day. I don't want her to know where I live at. But I couldn't say nothing, you know, at 16. Then a couple days, the next day I came to work, I chewed him out. I was like, how you just gonna put her in the back seat of the car like that? He said, man, we was in here laughing at you. Everybody was waiting on me to come in to work the next day so they could joke about it and laugh and everything. She didn't say anything to me the entire time we was in the car. And of course, I'm not going to disrespect her. I don't have any problem with anybody what they do and anyone's sexuality. That's your business. But I was just not interested in having a relationship with a woman, and I'm still not. And that's everybody's personal preference. You know, I came to work the next day. Everybody was laughing. He told everybody in the entire restaurant, and it's a good thing all of us were friends. So it wasn't like I was mad. I thought it was funny too. I thought it was funny back then. I think it's still funny now that he did that. But yeah, that's my story of my first time having an encounter with somebody of the same sex. Hey, so I just came home because it was a little hot outside. Took the sweat off. So I was just following up about the young lady. I described the story and what happened between, I called her a stalker at the time because she was coming to my job. She was calling me. One day I remember her, I was about to leave one day and I saw her sitting outside on one of the chairs outside restaurant, and I stayed in that restaurant until I didn't see her no more. I think she went to the bathroom. When she went to the bathroom, I ran. At the time, I was a little scared of her because at 16 years old, a woman trying to talk to a 16-year-old, because to be honest, she wasn't even in school. I think she was out of school at the time, out of high school at the time, and I was still in high school. So for her to be trying to get me at 16 years old, I was scared. And the fact that she was calling me, she was coming to the job, that put some more fear in me. She never once, you know, forced me to do anything. As a matter of fact, after the incident where I saw her in the car that day with my manager, I had never seen her again. She never tried to call me again after that. I think she kind of saw that I was a little fearful of her, or wasn't interested in her, especially when the car incident happened, that she probably just decided to just leave well enough alone. And then like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe a month after that, because like I said, I worked with a few people that were her friends, and one of the girls who were really close to her told me that she had a boyfriend now. So I'm assuming she was bisexual. I don't remember her name. I just remember what she looked like. She was a pretty girl, I would say that. But again, I wasn't interested in women. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their personal choice. But I was not interested in her or any woman at that time period. But I thank you guys for listening to my crazy story again. Be safe. God bless you all. And remember, always live out your dream. Unless your dream is to hurt somebody, then don't live that out. And again, please go to my Instagram at TerriAnnTheWriter.com. TerriAnnTheWriter.com is my blog channel. TerriAnnTheWriter is my Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Any questions, things going on, just go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel and send me a note down. Put some little comments down there. Thank you. Enjoy. Bye-bye.